Dear friends, dear Madame Rajavi, it's a little bit difficult to speak from distance, but lately we are learned to have such communication online, and exist all the reasons that not only us but all the world is in a very difficult condition because of the coronavirus. And you know, and about the coronavirus, the world is not unified. Exist and people that don't believe that the virus exists. There are countries that have different attitude in front of the coronavirus. And there are countries that think that they are waiting to have their antivirus vaccinated. And this is the situation of the world, and not joking, but saying what is in reality the relation between the world and especially the Western opinion with the Iranian regime is more or less with the status of coronavirus. This is the reason that, like for the issue of coronavirus and the issue of Iran, demands the Western commitments in front of the official Tehran. The only option for the regime is to change and to create differences between allies and their attitudes. The Iranian regime is not acting as a state that is defending its sovereignty. It is involved, and this is a fact, in interfering in the internal affairs of the countries in the region up to Europe. Iran is acting on interests that have nothing to do with sovereignty. It is acting on geopolitical interests in cooperation with factors that undermine the status quo of regional peace and beyond. It is difficult to predict the consequences of the internal crisis in Iran. I believe that the clearest consequence will be radicalism. It will be an unpredictable situation. In Syria, the tragedy of this country started especially when was no united opposition. In Iran, Mujahideens are a credible opposition platform. They are the alternative for Tehran to have a new relationship with the world and the region. The status of the relation between Albania with Iran is, without doing diplomacy, is in the level of 0. Albania have taken a clear position in front of the future of Iran, because we think that freedom will be the future of this great country and this great nation with name Iran. And we believe, and I'm repeating, that Mujahideens are a platform of trust, of faith and relation between Iran and the world. I started saying that we are in such difficult conditions with coronavirus. Iran has the vaccine for the future. This is Mujahideen organization and the people that fight for freedom. Thank you very much. And again, I want to repeat that I don't consider myself a foreign person in front of Mujahideens, because you are part of our family, Albanian family, and we consider you part of ours. Thank you again.